In these times, we have various armed conflicts around the world, like the war between Russia and Ukraine, the explosion of violence in the Middle East, the tense relations in China and Taiwan, and if that were not enough, the situation between North Korea and South Korea. To face these very negative challenges, diplomacy plays a vitally important role, which is why today we are going to explain to you what the tracks of diplomacy are. There is an accumulation of unresolved human rights violations, which can cause countries that maintain tense relations to trigger armed conflicts. And it is here where diplomacy plays a fundamental role in the resolution of armed conflicts, and is made up of two tracks or stages: Track 1 Diplomacy and Track 2 Diplomacy. Track 1 Diplomacy. First stage of negotiations. At this stage, it consists of mediation efforts through the United Nations and by the leaders of individual states to encourage ceasefires and the beginning of good faith negotiations, but without visible results at the moment. Those government efforts can be called Track 1 Diplomacy. Track 1 Diplomacy is official government negotiations with the supporting resources of government research and intelligence agencies. There may also be Path 1 secret channels of informal contacts. Track 2 Diplomacy. Already at this stage, it consists of an unofficial effort, generally by a non-governmental organization, NGO, with supporting resources from academic institutions. The use of unofficial mediators is increasing in the face of a lack of government action. Track 2. Diplomacy talks are discussions held by non-government officials of the conflicting parties in an attempt to clarify outstanding disputes and explore options for resolving them in environments that are less sensitive than those associated with formal negotiations. Participants typically include academics, high-level journalists, former government officials, and former military officers. They must be in close contact with national leaders and the Secretariat of international organizations, such as the UN. Tasks of Track 2 Diplomacy. Track 2 talks are convened specifically to foster international interaction regarding political issues that divide nations and to find ways to reduce these tensions. To carry out these crucial Track 2 tasks, NGOs must become stronger, have greater access to the media, expand their networks to more countries, and develop greater cooperation among themselves. These challenges require intelligent use of current resources, both financial and human, as well as efforts to increase them. Dialogue with government representatives must continue. There is a need to increase cooperation with universities and other academic institutions to obtain background information and analysis. Government representatives always look for factual errors in NGO presentations as a way to discredit the entire presentation. Dialogue with government representatives must continue and, if possible, become more regular. States will continue to be important agents in global society. Therefore, we must try to stay in touch even when the government's actions are unreasonable, even criminal. As Kenneth Boulding, an economist who was often involved in Track 2 efforts, wrote, "When Track 1 will not do, we have to travel on Track 2. But for results to be abiding, the tracks must meet upon some siding." If you liked this video, we invite you to subscribe to this channel, like it, and activate the notification bell, and share our video among your family and friends. See you soon.